Mom and Dad sponsored number 45. He's out of Syracuse. That's the big dog, Jesse Schaefer. To his right in row 1. In that number 27 mini stock from Goshen is Michael Mast. Second row on the inside. He'll be driving the Lake Loop sponsored number 1 from Syracuse. That's Keith Gunkel. To his right in row 2, the Wildlife Wonders Taxidermy sponsored number 5 of Merle Yoder from Middlebury. Third row. In the JP Machine Shop, sponsored number 60 out of Warsaw, Stan Hudson. To his right in row 3, the 25, Tim and Wendy Barrick, sponsored number 25 mini stock of Tim Kidder. And in row 4, we've got the Tranter Graphics, sponsored number 14 from North Webster of Kevin Grubb. To his right in row 4, the Industrial Installation, sponsored number 64 of Don the Dragon Vitale from Shipshawana. In row 5, from White Pigeon, Michigan, he'll be driving the Indiana Electronics and Communications sponsored number 88. That's Dave Eckert. On the outside of row 5, in the number 26 from Wakarusa, that's Dave Engelmeyer. In row 6, in the Monhoot Farm sponsored number 05 from North Liberty, Ben McCullum. On the outside of row 6, actually row 5, is the IHTC Carnegie Towing sponsored number 83 from Bourbon of Donnie Mangan. In row 6 on the inside from Cromwell in that Protect Marine sponsored number 12, that's Brian Allen. To his right in row 6. The Victory by Design chassis sponsored number 83 from Goshen, that's the Stickman Tim Barrick. In row 8 on the inside from Goshen in the New Paris Auto Service sponsored number 13, our current points leader in the mini stocks, the number 13 of Squidward, Michael Landry. On the outside of row number 8 from Bremen in the Brimtown Kitchen sponsored number 1, that's Craig Castle. And in the last row on the inside in the Landmark Bar and Grill sponsored number 8 from Leesburg, that's the Sweet Corn Express of Jameson Corn. And fast qualifier at the tail end of the pack, the 18th car, that is the Monteith Tire sponsored number 6 of Dave Coleman. 18 cars getting ready to go, 20 laps in tonight's Dayton Daytona mini stock feature. Make sure we have all the cars, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 17. Looks like we might have one that's missing in tonight's lineup. We'll check and see who that is in a little bit. Looks like Merle Yoder not making the start of tonight's mini stock feature. So as they come out of turn 4, let's give our mini stock feature drivers a big send-off. Everybody, flick your bics, wave your hands, your hats, and your hankies. Say good luck, guys, and good racing. 17 cars going 20 laps in tonight's Dayton Daytona mini stock feature. Our starter, Ted Beebe. We'll be putting them on their final pace lap next time by. As he waves the white flag out there, is he surrendering or putting them on their final pace lap? Nope, he is going to put them on their final pace lap this time. I just wanted to make sure he wasn't surrendering, race fans. One more to go. Next time by, front row, 45 Jesse Schaefer and the 27 of Michael Mast. That's the front row. They'll be bringing them up to speed next time by as they come out of turn 4. The Joe Hamshire Memorial Mini Stock 20-lap feature about to begin. Who do you have your money on? Number 6, number 83. Only time will tell as the green flag waves. We're off and racing 20 laps in tonight's Daytona Mini Stock feature. Side by side, that's the way they look as they come out of turn 2. 45 Jesse Schaefer out in front. 60 Stan Hudson running there in second, now on the low side. Oh, at 25 Tim Kidder into the side of the one of Keith Gunkel, and around they go and into the wall in turn 4. Caution flag comes out. The yellow coming out before we could even get a lap in tonight's Dayton Daytona mini stock feature for the 25 of Tim Kidder. He's got a flat tire on the front right, and he's also got some ground effects. Not wanting to have ground effects, but his bumper's about to fall off the front of the 25. And number 1 Keith Gunkel sitting down there, bounced off of turn 4 and Doesn't look like he's got too bad a damage, but he's not moving again. Well, that's about par for the course here in the hottest quarter-mile racetrack in the Midwest, the New Paris Speedway. These drivers want to win each and every feature every Saturday night because they know the points race is very important. Dayton-Daytona Mini Stock 20-lap feature. 45, Jesse Schaefer starts on the inside. He is known as the Big Dog, and the Big Dog will set the field as he works his way out of turn 4 this next time with the 27 of Michael Mast to his right door. They'll be bringing up the speed next time by. So hang on to your hats, hold on to your seats as we go racing in our 20-lap Dayton-Daytona Mini Stock feature. They bring them up to speed. Ted gives them the green. We're off and racing. Sometimes they even go 3 wide around here, the quarter mile at the New Paris Speedway. Right now they're side by side, but 45 Jesse Schaefer out to the front as Michael Mast in the 27's on the outside groove and losing a little bit of ground. He's back to 5th already. 60 Stan Hudson's up to 2nd. 25 Tim Kidder's worked his way to 3rd. 64 Don Vitale's there. Don the Dragon Vitale's in 4th. And 26 Steve Engelmeyer now breaking out of the pack, looking to go up to 5th on the inside of the 14 of Kevin Grubb as we complete lap number 2 this time by. 3 wide racing back there for about the 8th place spot. 26 Dave Engelmeyer's up to 5th. 14 Kevin Grubb running in 6th. They're side-by-side racing from there on back as we complete lap number 3. Your leader is the 45 of Jesse Schaefer, 60 Stan Hudson running there in 2nd. Then we've got the 25 of Tim Kidder and the 64 of Don Vitale. 26 Dave Engelmeyer, 14 Kevin Grubb, 88 DJ Dave Eckert's running in 7th, and there's the 83 of Tim Barrick. He's made his way to 8th. Tim Barrick, the stick man, who started back there on the outside of row number 6, has worked his way up there to the top 10. Number 12, Brian Allen's up there to 8th. Michael Landry, our points leaders, on 9th as we complete lap number 5. Moving up through the field, 83's the stick man, Tim Barrick. Tim Barrick, who has been running real good this year in our Daytona Mini Stocks. He came in 2nd in the points. He would love to win this one. So far this year in our Mini Stocks, we've had Tim Barrick has won 1 A-feature win, and so has Michael Landry, and they run 1 and 2 in our Mini Stock points. As we complete lap 7, Tim Barrick looks to the inside of number 60, Stan Hudson, and Tim Barrick's up to 2nd already in car number 83. He would love to win his 2nd feature in 2006. But 45 Jesse Schaefer trying to hold him at bay as we complete lap number 8. 64 Don Vitale slides off the racing surface into the infield. He's out of harm's way. We're still under green flag racing. Tough break for Don the Dragon as Tim Barrick has taken the lead down the billboard backstretch. Your new leader is the number 83 of the stick man, Tim Barrick, with 9 down and 11 to go. 45 Jesse Schaefer on a slide backwards. Number 12, Brian Allen running 2nd. Here comes Squidward, number 13, Michael Landry's in 3rd. 10 down, 10 to go. This time by as the halfway signal comes out for 83, Tim Barrick, 12, Brian Allen, and 13, Michael Landry. Squidward trying to spurt his way to the top 2 spots as he works the outside of Brian Allen, number 12. Number 45, Jesse Schaefer, settles back in 4th. 60, Stan Hudson's running 5th. At 25 of Tim Kidder. Craig Castle in the number 1, works to the outside there for 6th. Front 3 still unchanged. Number 25, Tim Kidder now. Back there in 7th. Oh, and there goes the 25 of Tim Kidder around as he got a little help from the number 8 of Jamison Korn. So another caution flag comes out in this, our Dayton-Daytona Mini Stock 20-lap feature with 11 down and 9 to go. So our 2nd yellow coming out on the evening in our Dayton-Daytona Mini Stock for the 25 of Tim Kidder. So while we got a break in the action, so if you can't make it out here Monday, make sure to be here next Saturday or listen to us right here on Hoosier 103.5 FM from the New Paris Speedway. Okay, we got them lined back up, 12 down, 8 to go in tonight's Dayton-Daytona Mini Stock feature. Oh, boy. boy, this is going to be a good one. 83, Tim Barrick sitting right out there up front with Brian Allen and car number 12 running in second. Squeezed in between the 13 of Michael Landry. Your points leader, he's in third. He'd love to win another one as they go back to green flag racing with 8 to go. We're off and racing. Here comes Dave Coleman, car number 6. Now he's made his way up there to 5th as he works on the outside of Craig Castle and car number 1 on the restart. He started in the 7th position. Dave Coleman's moving forward in that fast number 6 mini stock. They got 13 down, 7 to go. 83, Tim Barrick still out in front. Brian Allen running second, and they got a 3-wide condition going over there for 4th. Is number 6, Dave Coleman, made the pass on the outside of 45, Jesse Schaefer. Craig Castle went to the inside. He moves to 5th, but Dave Coleman's closing in, car number 6, with 6 laps to go. 83, Tim Barrick, the stick man, still sticking it out front. 15 down, 5 laps left, this time by. Number 12, Brian Allen running second. Michael Landry in the 13's running there in third. Dave Coleman on the inside there in the number 6, looking up there to third place as they work into turns 3 and 4. We're going to have 16 down and 4 more to go for the number 6 of Dave Coleman on the inside of the 13 of Michael Landry. Coleman moving to third. 83, Tim Barrick still out in front. Landry on the outside trying to work around the 12 of Brian Allen. He's not giving up as they complete lap 17. They got 3 more left. This time by. Squidward, Michael Landry on the outside. That car is hooked up and doing a good job on the outside. Maintains that third place spot with 18 down and 2 to go. Everybody trying to chase the 83 of Tim Barrick. The stick man trying to win his second feature out of 3 nights in our mini stocks. And right now, the white flag will fly for 83 Tim Barrick. He's got 1 more to go. Landry on the outside, looks to the inside, coming out of turn 2. Michael Landry has moved to second. Squidward now looks to the outside, back to the inside in turn 3. Watch him at the line. Checkered flags will fly for 83 Tim Barrick, and Michael Landry finishes second. Wow, what a race. '83, Tim Barrick picks up his second feature win in 2006. Michael Landry had to settle for second. Dave Coleman was third in car number 6. Brian Allen and then 12 had to settle for 4th. And the number 1 of Craig Castle came across the stripe 5th. That's your front 5 in tonight's 20-lap Daytona mini stock feature. Good job. Put your hands together for the 83 of Tim Barrick as he picks up his second mini stock feature so far this year. Well, we'll get Tim Barrick, the stick man, up here to talk to him again before we say goodbye for another night of racing. But again, Tim Barrick, the stick man, sticking it to it, wins his second feature win out of 3 nights. 13, Michael Landry had to settle for second. He gave it everything he had, but had to finish second behind the 83. Dave Coleman was third. Number 1, Craig Castle, did finish 4th. The 12 of Brian Allen was 5th. Finishing 6th was the 45 there of Jesse Schaefer. The 8 of Jamison Korn brought home 7th. Number 60, Stan Hudson, was 8th. 88, Dave Eckert finished 9th. And the 14 of Kevin Grubb runs out the top 10 in tonight's Daytona Mini Stock feature top 10. So we'll get number 83, the stickman Tim Barrick, up here and talk to him again here in just a few minutes right after this timeout on your home for Saturday night racing from the New Paris Speedway on Hoosier 103.5 FM.
Yeah.